Unscripted by Joseph Maksoud.
روي man كيفك and
Good.
we're always happy to have you on Unscripted. Today I decided to do something a bit different, not like a normal conversation we have. I asked some of our team at Trips and some of my agents' friend to send me like few questions or comments they receive from their owners or investors. We wrote it, we will pick one and we will discuss it. Either it's gonna be related to sales or it's gonna be related to short-term rent.
Okay, sounds fun.
Amazing. Let's start. Pick
So I should
one
look.
and yeah,
See?
pick any one, just read it and we will
Okay.
see to whom it is.
Okay, so this one I think is yours. I don't want to pay 20% fees when I can manage it myself.
Yes, I hear it. I hear it a lot. They think that first, let's break it down. If you're gonna manage a property yourself, you're gonna be paying more than 20%. They always ask me how. So you're gonna be managing the cleaning or hiring someone to do the cleaning for you. You have to do the check in, check out, either yourself or you're gonna put the key with the lock, which gonna be causing a lot of damages because you're not doing an inspection. So you're gonna pay for the maintenance. Plus, you're gonna pay for the listing on the portals. Plus, managing it yourself on how many portals you're gonna list it. One, two, Airbnb, Booking.com. When you're paying 20%, we are covering all these things: check in, check out, inspection before they check in and after they check out. We arrange maintenance, we arrange cleaning. We even list your property on more than 12 to 14 portals, which gives you more exposure, more reach, which generate higher revenue. So I think it's the conception of the whole idea, and I will be paying less. I don't agree with it. You will end up paying more and generating less revenue.
And also, if you think about it, do you have the expertise or the time to do it? Because that's that's more important.
Some people will have, but still it's gonna kill your time. So you're investing your time. It's a 24/7 job. Let's say someone had an issue in the apartment at 2 a.m. They're gonna be calling you directly. While when you work with a company, they have the team to manage these things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not an easy job to do. Some of them they can try it with one or two properties they have, but I'm sure at the end of the day will come back and will sign with a company.
Yeah. So leave it to the expert.
100%.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll go with this one. It's popping out. So I think this one is regarding sales. Why a client asks me why I dislike this developer.
Mm. Like a
You get it a lot
like a
because
specific developer, yeah. So there's a lot of ways to answer this question, but the thing about it is that when someone asks me, like for example, we're talking about a specific developer or a project, and they ask me, "Why do I feel like you don't like it?" And for me, it's not me personally. You know what I mean? It's not my personal preference. It's about you. It's about the client. And if I don't see value with that developer, or if I don't see something matching or helping us to reach your plan, then of course it's not gonna be a yes for me or an easy yes. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of developers in Dubai. I think like just today, I received a lot of WhatsApps from new developers that I've never heard of, by the way, small developers. So, and of course, I know that the new developers and the small ones, they're gonna, try to give you more offers and try to give you more things to make up for what they're missing. But at the end of the day, it's either yes or no. If there's value, I'm gonna go with it. If there's no value, no matter how much you tell me and try to convince me, it's still gonna
so
be a no.
it's not a constant thing. It all based on the project, on your investor point of view. So some developers won't fit his plan for now, but later on you might work with the same developer.
Might be. So it all depends on what you're trying to achieve because you cannot go with any random developer and expect to reach the stars. It doesn't work. I mean, there's gonna be some compromise. You have to know exactly what you want. If is it like a something that you wanted on a short-term basis or a very long-term basis, sorry, or is it a generational wealth, or is it something else that we don't know about? So we have to understand. Based on that, we know how to guide you. So it's not about me personally, it's about if it works or not.
I think even in such a competitive market, there is some developers that they are doing great. You cannot like skip what they are doing, and there is some developer that are just building to build. So I think it's normal to have your preference and to know where to go, because some developers with what they are doing, the quality they are delivering, the performance in the future will be completely different.
Correct. And just this morning, I was checking online. There's more than 1,500 projects off plan in Dubai. So, are you trying to tell me that all of these projects are okay with you to work with and they will align with your plan? I mean, it doesn't make sense. You know? So,
100%.
yeah. So, you know,
Let's pick one more. I like this.
sales.
I like this game.
This one. Dubai is a bubble and will crash. Okay.
Is there people still saying this?
There's still people saying this, and I understand that because not all the investors live in Dubai. The majority don't live in Dubai. And at the end of the day, if you think about it, we're all in it for the money. We all want to make money, whether it's agents or investors or even people who are trying to buy a home for themselves. They want to know that there's value at the end. So they are always skeptical of what's going to happen. And it happened before. So we're not going to deny that it happened before in the world, not just in Dubai. Dubai was the fastest one to get out of
To
it.
recover
Yeah,
out of it.
correct. Just like anything else. So here's the short answer, because if you want to talk about it, we need the full episode. Okay, so think about it this way: instead of you listening to the rumors, or instead of you understanding the rumor, because if you say a lie multiple times, it becomes the truth for you. You come to understand that, yeah, it might happen, because you start to believe it, right? So before you do that, just check the data and check the numbers. That's why you have us, to help you access those portals and those websites that gives you this information that is already backed by the Dubai Land Department. So to make it simpler, okay, when we talk about crash, let's understand it. So a crash, specifically in real estate, okay, is when you have the economy, okay, of Dubai, let's say, flatlined, and you have the real estate going up. So it reached to a point where they're so far away from each other, something needs to be happen. Either a crash with real estate, or the economy has to be picked up or elevated to reach the real estate.
100%.
And this is what we're seeing in Dubai. We're seeing the economic agenda 2033, and we're seeing the Dubai 2040 plan, which is all the way going up. The GDP is always increasing year on year. So that's how you know that it's increasing. And to add to it also, we spoke about it before. There are contributors for the GDP, of course. It's not just real estate, but you have to understand that real estate is only 6.5%.
I think it's one of the lowest
It is the lowest.
percentage.
It is not the lowest, but like, yeah,
One of, yeah.
6.5% from the GDP of the country, where you have, for example, the transportation taxis and everything related to RTA, 23%. You have the F&Bs, 11%. You have other things also. So you have also the export, and you have the shipping and things like that. So if you think about it, real estate is nothing. If you think about the economy, this is like the least of your concerns. So always check the data, always check how many people are coming in as residents, always check how many projects are being handed over, okay? And check the data before, spreading the rumors and start to believe in it. So
And plus the amount of millionaires and billionaires coming to Dubai.
every hour,
They're coming for a reason. They're
every
not
hour,
just,
each 1 hour, you have a new millionaire. This
So-
was on the news yesterday.
So imagine, I think Dubai and UAE prove itself, and with their planning for the future, how they are growing and growing. I totally understand the worry they have, but if you look properly to the market, listen to the expert in the market, you will know it's not crashing.
Also, I mean, if you want, I mean, I'm not here to convince you. I'm just here to speak the truth based on data. So if you want, you can wait for this crash that will never happen, and don't benefit from it. That's all I can say.
Everyone is waiting for the crash so they can buy property now.
Yeah.
I've heard it also a lot, like from my surrounding. I think the market's gonna drop, then I will buy. I know someone who's been waiting for the last 3 years to be to be honest, until now.
They're gonna wait a lot more.
They're not buying, and the worst, like the saving they have, it's not matching the 20% anymore.
Correct. And they are keeping in the bank and they're losing the value of it.
Value of it.
Yeah.
If this is also, I think, for you, Dubai South will never replace downtown.
This was conversation 2 days ago, I think,
But
on a Zoom call.
it's I think it's not a question comparing downtown to any areas.
This one, I think, also a lot of agents are spreading those I don't know, knowledge, let's call it.
This is a sales pitch and sales technique, the same like they did with Greek Harbor.
Exactly. So each let's say area or each project has its own time to shine. Okay, it will keep on shining because it's Dubai. So you cannot actually lose money. It's very rare to actually lose money if you know what you're doing, of course. But based on the strategy that, let's say, the consultant have, of course they're gonna talk about nonsense. But first of all, the question was that Dubai South will never replace downtown. Who says it was made to replace downtown? That was never the plan.
It's completely different.
Downtown is there forever. It was there since the beginning almost of Dubai, from Burj Khalifa and Dubai Mall, and it will stay the same, if not even improve. Now they are improving the fountains and fixing it, so it will keep on improving. They also expanded the mall, and I'm sure they're gonna keep on extending the mall as much as possible. So the thing about it is that Dubai is an engineered new city. It's a blank canvas, empty. It's up to you to do whatever you want if you have the mind and you have the vision and the money, which we have in Dubai. So, in order for you to create, let's say, a safe haven for people to live in, okay, and if you see how many people are coming in, right now we became 4 million, by the way, which is way ahead of the plan, because the plan in 2040 to become 5.8. We already reached 4 million now.
Already
We're still in 25. So just imagine, okay? So in order for us to accommodate all these investors and end users and whatever you want to call them, okay, and even tourists and whatever you want, we need to have new hubs. I'm not going to say new downtowns, new hubs. But let's say also you want to use the word downtown. You can, because in any country in the world, you cannot invent a new downtown. Have you ever seen a new Paris or new London? You cannot invent
It
that.
will remain.
Exactly,
It will
because
remain.
those countries are based on history and heritage from thousands of years ago. Some of them 4,000 years ago, by the way. Here we're talking about 50 years ago, not real estate, the country.
The whole
Real estate is 25 years ago. So that's the thing. If you want to accommodate all these people, where are you going to put them? Like right now, we are in downtown, almost, we're next to it. So, I mean, just the time that took me to reach here, like half an hour. Right?
today, it was hectic, man. It was
Exactly.
hectic.
So we learned and then we noticed as a government that what was missing, we need more infrastructure. We need more accommodating residential and commercial spaces. We need more entertainment. We need a new trade center, which is coming soon in May 2026, by the way. We need a bigger airport. The airport that we have is already one of the biggest in the world, but now it's officially we're going to have the biggest airport in the world. We need the underground tunnels. We need the flying taxi. We need all of that. So this is all part of the 2040 plan, and Dubai South is one of them. Once you create this new hub based on everything you learned from the past, then of course you can say now we are open to accommodate 2 and 3 and 4 million. You know what I mean? Just Dubai South alone, by the way, it will accommodate 1 million residents and 500,000 jobs.
Totally agree. So once and for all, downtown will remain downtown. No
course.
one will take the light of downtown. I think Expo and the South, it will be a new prime area, and I think also it will be split into categories. Like Expo, it will be one of the main prime areas
Correct.
towards the South. Not all the South will be like Palm Jabal Ali. It will be a prime area. So it's completely different. It's an expansion in the city and not a replacement for any area.
Yeah, just like saying that Palm Jumeirah will not replace Palm Jumeirah. It was never meant to replace it. It was a replica of it. It was like a version 2.0.
Because
That's it.
people are still looking for accommodation and properties that has the same criteria as Palm Jumeirah.
Exactly. So yeah, it's because it's needed. That's
Amazing. Honestly, I'm enjoying it. I knew it's gonna be educational and fun at the same time. So I think we're hitting the purpose. Whose turn is it? Is it mine or
I don't
yours?
know. Yeah, you can go.
Yalla. This is my field. Why should I pay more now to upgrade the furniture? I prefer to rent it as it is. Okay. So, uh, the headline: furniture, it's not a cost. You should look at it as an investment. Let me explain why. Let's say your property as it is, you can list it, you can rent it. But will it achieve what you're looking for? Does the furniture match everyone's taste?
Mm.
How it will look with the pictures? You don't need to change the full furniture. Sometimes a few tweaks in the furniture will make a huge difference. So I always inform the owners, the investor, and it's not a waste of money. It's an investment. Take it as an investment. Pay 20 up to 40,000 now on the furniture. You will see the return when you start the bookings. We can list this property as it is. You can rent it for 300 dirhams a night.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do a bit of upgrades on it. Now you're listing it for 500 dirham a night. So almost doubling
Yeah.
the rental amount and the rental yield. So that's why we insist, especially as trips, we have our criteria. We will not onboard any property unless it will fit this criteria. But for your general information, for any future planning, always take it as an investment because you will see it within the return in few months from changing the property.
Yeah. Just like anything in life, once you upgrade it, you're gonna see the real performance.
100%. And there is a lot of rumors now. No, okay, they want us to change the furniture just to make money out of it. Plus, be sure for us, we take out of the rental amount. We take our 20% out of the rental amount. So we will not making money unless we're renting your property. So we'd rather to rent it for 500, not 300 dirhams a night.
Mm.
So everyone will benefit out of it. So
Correct.
also they look at it that like we're abusing them or like using them to make more money out of the furniture. It's not even us, any furniture company. Use a professional company, not just go like buy
Mm.
items from here and there. And at the end of the day, your property looks awful and doesn't match. And even for the photos on the listing, no one will be clicking on.
Correct. And you might have a good taste, but it doesn't work as short-term Airbnb.
Your taste, it's not the market
Exactly.
taste. So usually the colors, the whole theme of the property, it should attract everyone taste, not your own taste.
Mm.
If you're living in it, go ahead, do it the way you want.
Yeah, of course.
But if you're using this property as an investment, it's not for you.
Mm.
Don't put any item in the property that you like.
Okay.
It's not about emotional attachment. It's about investment, what will work best for such a market. Plus, if it's in downtown, you have to furnish it completely different than if it's in JVC. In downtown, you have to upgrade your property. In JVC, an essential package
Mm.
will be perfect. So each market, each area has its own criteria for a furniture.
Correct. Correct. Okay, so this one says sale. Why should I pay this much for a property where I can buy two with the same amount in a different area?
I know the answer.
So
I know the answer for that.
here we are talking about price versus cost, which you spoke about now. You said it's not a cost, it's an investment. It's almost the same thing. So difference between a price and a cost. Price is something that you pay once, just like buying a phone or maybe a car or a laptop. Okay, you're buying it with no purpose of reselling it or let's say upgrading it and then make profit out of it. It's just something that you need in life. You're gonna buy it. It doesn't matter if this phone will cost you, let's say, 500 dirhams or 5,000 dirhams. It's up to you. It's a price. The cost is totally different. The cost is how much am I paying and how much will I get when I exit. That's the difference. So of course, we know that today in Dubai, you can buy a one bedroom for 800,000. But at the same time, you can buy a one bedroom for 3 million. And in some branded residences, even millions more than that. But let's make it simpler. Let's say a one bedroom at 1 million, and then there's another one bedroom at 2 million. That's double. So, of course, someone living abroad, they will say, I can buy two, or I can buy one bedroom and then two studios. Yes, you can. You can even buy 4 and 5 studios. But is it, I mean, is this what you want? Because there's a big difference. Here, it's not about Dubai. It's not about the property, as in the materials they are using or the design. It's about the value. in some areas you're gonna achieve more than what you want, and in some other areas you're gonna be happy with just the rent. So just like all the upcoming areas, okay? Imagine when downtown was still coming up, or Creek Harbor. Right now we have Dubai South, same scenario. So imagine buying there early. It doesn't matter right now if it's, gonna get a slighter, bigger, size, or maybe a better looking facade. It's not about that. It's about going with a good developer, either governmental or not, or backed by the government, and you know that there's a plan happening. So here you have to think about it as stock or crypto or any type of IPO or something like that. This is how much I'm putting and this is how much I'm getting out. It's not about what am I getting, because I prefer to get an expensive one bedroom, okay, and I know what's gonna happen with it, okay, it's for sure happening, or I can buy 5 or 6 or 7 studios and then just keep on praying and hoping I will get something good at the end of it.
And I think because yesterday I had a consultancy call and they were asking about it. So I think it's also based on their aim and their goal. Because we had this discussion, he told me that his friend told him, and no, it's better to buy one bedroom in Marina and one bedroom in downtown. His main goal is short term rental.
Mm.
I went the opposite. I was no, I will advise you the opposite. Get one bedroom in downtown, but for the price of the one bedroom in Marina, buy one bedroom and a studio in JVC. But the reasons are different because you're looking for short term rental.
Yeah.
So, from my point of view, why I advise them to go in JVC? Because a one bedroom and a studio, you'll pay around 1.8 million. You can get both in JVC. But your short-term rental return are between 9 to 11%.
Mm.
So if this is your aim, I will advise you to go there. But in downtown, if you want to buy now a one-bedroom apartment, it's around like the good one between 1.8, 2 point something,
Yeah.
right? But the return as a short-term rental, it will not pass the 7 to 8%.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're aiming only short-term investment, yeah, you can do these things, but still don't go for the cheap, go for the performing area.
Yeah.
Uh, That's why if you want to resell and the capital appreciation, there is a different area, as you were saying, the branded residences and these things. So I think this whole concept of what's your goal out of this investment is play a role, but still I will never advise them to buy like two apartments with the same price in an area that will never perform.
Correct. And let me add with something that yesterday I had a Zoom call with someone, and we found a very good developer, very well known. And this project had a lot of amenities. It was branded and everything. But then, right next to it, there is a project that no one heard of, the very brand new developer. So the price between this one bedroom and the other one was like 15% more. That's it. That's the difference. And he was still trying to ask me if he should go for the cheaper one. I'm like, if it's only 15%, but this is what you're getting, okay, other than reputation, the brand and everything, here you are getting just a normal building with a gym and a pool. That's it. And no one heard of. Sorry. So it's a no-brainer, because this 15% will actually, you have to multiply it by I don't know how much later on, because of the demand, because of the reputation, because of the quality of everything
So
that they are offering you.
it's all based on the outcome.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
now,
the other building that I was advising, it has like more than 20 retail shops in the bottom. Other than it's all fully managed by this super luxurious brand.
so I think you know what's the future outcome buying from this developer than buying with the new developer and you still don't know the finishing of it, how they are performing. So yeah, this is now we're taking a risk. I'd rather pay the 15% extra and not
Correct.
pay this discount.
Correct. It's your turn.
Amazing, is it?
Yeah.
Let's see. How is it going? Uh, okay. I think it had both field.
Nice.
I love the brochure. This project must be really good.
Mm.
It's because it worked for me also.
I
Like
think I have a video about it that will be posted soon. This one. So yeah, there are some developers, without mentioning names, in Dubai. Some of them are very known also, which we call them the kings of marketing, because of that question that you asked. When you see a brochure, okay, and you see promising you the best lifestyle you can possibly have for you and your family, because you're gonna see in the brochure happy families running around in the community. You have, let's say, a beach, a lagoon. You have maybe mountains in some cases. I don't know, maybe hills or something. So you have those, expectations, and then of course blue skies and birds flying and everything. There is a sentimental attachment that this is where you used to live back home, let's say in Europe, and you want the same circumstances, sorry, and the same living, what do you call it,
Quality, yeah.
quality, if you want, right? So you want the same thing that you have, let's say, in Europe, you want it here in Dubai. And okay, from also rumors and whatever you see online, Dubai is still a desert. So you'll be like, okay, fine. Now they're offering me what I want. So let's go there. Okay, amazing. But just be careful. Be careful, first of all, the developer, the name, the reputation, the area, the value, the plan. Check the XP Interact, check Property Monitor for projects that are similar to it. And please, if they have a ready property similar to it, please go check it, because you're gonna be surprised by the sizes they actually give you, by the quality, by everything. Because not a lot of people know, renders in some cases they write down that this is only for showcase, it's only to show you how it might look, or how you can make it look. It doesn't mean that this is what you want. Because someone said on the brochure, I saw that there is parquet wooden floor, but now on the SPA it's setting as saying stone. Yes, stone is equivalent as quality to the parquet, and also on the render it's written that's only to show you. Just like the case when you have, for example, a pool in a townhouse, and people expect to have a pool. They tell you this is how a pool will look like if you install it, right? So it doesn't matter about the brochures. And by the way, if you think about it, without mentioning names, the top developers in Dubai right now, let's say the top three, they have the same boring brochure since maybe 5 and 6 years ago till now, because they don't need to hide anything. And whenever we have a new project by them, even the sales director, they would tell us it's gonna be the same as the old one. No need for us to send you the brochure. Same thing.
They have a proven record. That's why I understand everyone would like to showcase an amazing project, but at the same time, we don't want to like say everyone who's showing an amazing brochure, they're not delivering what
Of
they
course,
are showing.
some of them are
But
overachieving.
I think that the best option to do is to ask, to learn about it, to educate yourself about the project, the area, as you said, just to be on the safe side. It is a competitive area. Uh, Dubai, it's like non-stop, as you said. Like now, developers are coming to the market like like real estate agent.
Correct.
Every day there is a new developer. Everyone wants a piece of the cake. Some of them, I think we have to give them the benefit of the doubt. They are doing great work, even an amazing brochure.
Mhm. Also, to add to it, when you see, let's say, a very mega project with a very good developer, right? And they are telling you, or they are showing you there's gonna be, let's say, a forest or artificial beach or lagoon, whatever attraction it is. Just be careful also that, let's say you're the first one who invested there, you bought the first townhouse or villa there. You have to know that for the full project to be done, it's gonna take maybe like 7 or 8 years. Let's say 5 years, okay? Then if that's the case, to see the lagoon being handed over, it's gonna be on the last year. It's not gonna be in the beginning. So be careful, because you're gonna have to wait, which is good for you as investment, because the more you wait before all those attractions, the more you're gonna make money. But don't expect to enjoy that beach or lagoon
Straight away.
in the beginning, because
Correct.
it's not possible to have a lagoon and continue with the construction or the forest or whatever. So
There is few areas that they're almost ready, and the lagoons still, or like
exactly.
the pools or whatever amenities and facilities they were promised. Still, they're gonna do it, but usually it will take time. Their main goal was to finish the apartments, villas,
Correct.
whatever it is, and to
I'm,
enter.
I'm not saying have low expectations. I'm just saying be realistic, okay? Be realistic with the time frame, and see if that's something that's aligned with you and your family if you're living there, or for you as an investment.
As an investment, if they can wait, this is will increase
It's
the
real estate.
price amazingly, which benefit them.
Exactly. Real estate is a very long game and very long process. It's not crypto. So yeah.
100,
Mm,
100%. It's not like buying today and reselling tomorrow.
correct. Smith,
It's yalla, go ahead.
mm, this one, I'm worried guests will trash my property. That's you.
The opposite. Let me explain why. When it comes to long-term rental versus the short-term rental, they always worry. Short-term rental, a lot of people coming in, a lot of people are coming out. They will trash, they will destroy my property. As holiday home company, we promise you, the way we took your property, we will hand it over. We will do a full inventory list. We'll share it with you before onboarding your property, and this is what we follow to give you your property back. This is one. The second thing we do, and most of the people do when it comes to short-term rental, there is the check-in report. They will go, they will inspect the property, they take videos, photos on how we handed over the property to the tenant. The same process usually will happen after they check out. Also, we do the inspection. If there is any damages, any maintenance caused by the tenant, it will be rectified before renting the property again, which can prove that your property will remain the same. On the opposite side, when your property is rented for long term, you will never know what's going on inside your apartment.
For a year at least. Yeah.
A year or two, you are stuck with it and for 2 years. Are they doing the AC maintenance, the AC service? Are they checking the water heater? What's going on with the wall in your property? You will never know till they leave the apartment.
And it's a surprise.
And now I'm facing it. I'm looking for a new property to move in. We went for a viewing in an amazing building. I think you know it, Hamadi.
Yeah.
We entered the property, we turned and we left. We know it's an amazing building. We love the layout of the property, but the way the previous tenant left it, it was disgusting. We turned and we left. And now the owner is struggling by the maintenance to rent his property. He already dropped around 15% out of the yearly rent to get the rental. Plus, as short-term rental, every 6 months, we will do the full inspection, AC service, pest control, all these things. So there is no reason for you to worry unless you're doing it with some scammers, let's say, companies, like they just want to make some money out of you and disappear. But there is a lot of well-known companies and they have an amazing reputation in the market. With these kind of companies, you should not worry about the status of your property, and you can be sure you will get it as you hand it over to them.
And also, you have to keep it tidy and clean and everything because you will also benefit from it. So it's for
100%,
both cases.
100%. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that we will not face damages, we will not face maintenance, but we are on top of it. Sometimes these things happen, but we will fix it and then rent it again. We will fix it and then rent it again. And for the owner, he's not covering anything because we're getting the deposit from the bank.
Exactly.
So it is safer, it is easier. Plus, anytime the owner wants, can go and do a viewing and check his property when it's for short term.
Okay.
So we covered all the bases. I think it's just noises, it's just excuses because they are worried about the income and will it achieve. I think they use it more as an excuse than a reality.
Okay.
Let's see now. Oh, we're almost on. There is there is few more. Oh, going back to you.
Okay.
My lawyer said you cannot obtain a golden visa on Northland property. That's interesting.
Yeah. So, regarding this question, first of all, you have to understand how the golden visa started and where are we today. So when it first started a couple of years ago, there were some restrictions, of course, because we were still understanding the process, and we did not expect this many applicants at the same time. We've all done it, and we are all advising our clients to do it because it's very important for so many reasons, of course. But the thing about it, now we reached a point where it's much easier. Okay, it's open more to other, let's say, restrictions that we used to have, and also it has more sections. So first, let me answer this question. The beauty of Dubai is that it's very transparent. So once you pay, we're talking about offline now. Once you pay the 20% and you get the SPA, which is the contract from the developer, then you are eligible for a golden visa. All you need is submit some more documents, backing documents like your passport, email, mobile, that's it.
But
And
we're talking here about 2 million property value.
of course, 2 million. 2 million cap is always whether it's offline or ready,
So it
and
doesn't
it can
have to
be
be ready.
one or multiple properties. It
Okay.
doesn't matter. So once you chose 2 million or above value, you have the SPA and you have your passport and other documents, then you're eligible for it. And the beauty of it is right now it's getting super fast. You have a lot of companies that actually handle that now if you don't want to do it yourself. So
They created a business
exactly,
and
exactly. Just like
generating revenue out
just
of
like
it.
conveyancing and mortgage, same thing. Now it's a business. So yeah, I mean, you can get it within a week, in some cases even less. And you just have to come here for a visit, have the what you call it, the blood test, and that's it. You will have your physical ID.
That's what I wanted to ask you because I get it in okay, we get it while we are outside
You need to
UAE.
come at least for a day, at least.
So just the biometric, the medical, and that's it.
Yes, but I always advise to come a bit more because if you come for say at least a week, then you can actually get the physical ID rather than giving it to someone and keeping it here. And also you can open a bank account. You can have more benefits. If you think that you wanna move here also, then you can have insurance for you and your family. Maybe you wanna have a bundle of golden visa for the family also. So that's why you can benefit from it. And don't let anyone say that it doesn't work because I've done it for many clients and I'm still doing it on offline projects. And that's the whole point. The whole point of it was if someone is not happy in their main country in terms of investments and they want to invest somewhere else, they want to feel that they belong. They're getting something. When you give me the golden visa, I feel at ease that I can visit Dubai as much as I want. I can have my family go there, live for a year or two, or whatever, how much I want because it's 10 years golden visa. I can have insurance for them. I can come and go as I please. I can open a bank account. So I feel that I belong because in some other countries, I mean, you need a 5 million cap and more to get a 5 year golden visa. So Dubai made it easier. And to add to it something important, when I said it opened to many other sectors, now it's not just about the properties. We saw also that they open it for nurses and teachers.
Skills and
Exactly, skills, even some influencers in some cases, or content creators, not influencers. And then at the end, also they added to both owners. This is in Abu Dhabi, but it will happen also here. And the latest one was gamers. So if you are a professional gamer, also you can apply for it. So we saw that it's open to everyone, and this is what's helping the GDP to go back to it and helping the population increase.
it's part of the plan, and that's why people coming now. I think later on I would love to have an episode talking about the pros and cons of the golden visa,
Mm.
because I'm hearing a lot of comments and if it's good, if it's not good, so
Yeah,
there is some confusion. We can talk about it later on, but I also want to highlight one point. If it's linked to a property more than 2 million, once you sell this property, you will
lose the golden
lose the
visa.
golden visa unless
Yes,
you get
they will give you 30 days period, okay, in order for you to get another one or two or multiple properties within the 2 million threshold. Um, just make sure if you want to maintain your golden visa, have another property already prepared for you or multiple properties. So because you're gonna lose it, and
I think they're making the process easier and easier. So just to sum it up, like you can buy an offline off plan property while you are outside UAE.
correct.
All what you need is to send your documents.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get it, a value of more than 2 million, 2
Yeah.
million or above,
Wait for the SPA, the contract, which
you'll
will take a couple
visit
of months.
UAE 1 week, you'll go back with your
Exactly.
visa and Emirates.
Exactly. Easy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Easy, and everyone is happy about it
Yeah.
and looking to do it. Let's see. Okay. That's for me. Oof, I face it a lot, especially over summer. Why did you rent my property for low rates and over 3 months? They mentioned 3 months, which is this is the summer period, and this is a strategy that most of the known and good short-term companies follow.
Mm.
So during summer, it's not a short-term rental season unless people are relocating. So some areas will perform well, but like some prime areas, like anything by the beach, downtown, these are high-priced properties,
Mm.
especially when it comes to short-term. So people will avoid renting in this kind of area, especially over summer. When it comes to winter, you will make all the difference and you can put the price you want. So our strategy is always, since it's low season, instead of keeping this property vacant, let's increase the occupancy rate. Let's cover some of the expenses from
Yeah.
utilities and these things, and give our investors some of the revenue.
Mm.
It's not a high revenue, but what do you prefer? To keep on paying the utility bills, which comes to like minimum of 2,000 up to 5,000 a month from your pocket, or cover it from the rental and still get some of the
Of
revenue.
course.
So it's just the strategy. We're not killing the property. We're not just lowering the rate to lower it.
Mm.
We're increasing your occupancy. We're covering some of the income. And we will make sure moving towards the high season for such areas, we can play with the rate as much as we can.
Yeah.
So even to cover more.
Yeah.
So it's not something to worry about. It's just something that we follow. It's a strategy. Most of the people who knows how to work and
Mm.
in short-term rental, they do that just to increase the occupancy and get you some money.
Yeah, and Dubai is not like Europe, for example. It's understandable that some people during summer they will leave the country for 2 or 3 months. I mean,
The people who's in Dubai will leave the
exactly,
country
exactly,
over summer. Like,
exactly, because
it's known unless uh, the people who's relocating, especially with the situations we're passing through in the whole region. There's a lot of people that they are coming to Dubai to find an opportunity, to look for vacancies,
mm,
or to move from the bad situations in their countries.
yeah,
These kind of people, they're not gonna rent in downtown
mm,
unless they have money and they're coming to show off. So they will look for the affordable areas. That's why you will see the differences. And okay, but my property is in downtown. Why are you renting it for this much? Because there is no demand for it.
yeah,
But my property in Arjan, it's generating high revenue. Yes, because everyone looking to rent such a property. These things will happen during summer.
yeah.
During winter, it will be a different story.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this one, sale. I will buy from the developer who gives me the best discount. For that, I will say good luck to you, and I hope.
How many times we spoke about it
Yeah,
even previously in our podcast.
yeah, and how many clients I lost because of that. Anyway, so the developer that gives me the best discount. So first of all, think of why is this developer giving me such crazy numbers and discounts? Uh, does it like affect me? Okay, or maybe it's something as an added bonus for me. Who's the developer, first of all? What are their projects? Have I seen anything to it? And if yes, how's the quality? How's the demand? How's everything? So it doesn't make sense that if someone has the demand or enough demand and good reputation and quality and everything, is willing to give you such crazy discounts, right? Why won't you see a discount, let's say, on a Ferrari or Lamborghini or an iPhone or whatever? You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Once you have value, okay, you don't have to compromise to the discounts. And also another thing, when you play around with a discount, first of all, it's not good for you as a developer because I cannot go to you and tell me this property is 2 million, but then my friend went to you the next day and tell him it's 1.75 if you pay full cash. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Plus, it will damage the value of the whole project.
Exactly. That's number two. Because then when you want to, let's say, reevaluate this whole building, let's say, okay, and then resell it and exit, you're gonna see numbers that doesn't make sense. You're gonna see that this guy is selling for 2 million, where if I sell it for 2.2, I'm gonna be at a loss. How does it make sense? So it's not good for the developer, for the market, or for the investor. It doesn't make sense. Once you have value, you don't need to compromise. Always think about that. So that's the bottom line of it.
So
I cannot.
once you get the discount offer, think about it before moving forward. And everyone, and you can see it in all kind of fields, even in short-term rental. When they start giving you a lot of discount, you start worrying, am I getting the service? What's wrong with the property?
Correct.
Even in retail, luxury brands, you will never go and ask them for a discount.
Correct.
While you go to any other brands, you will go only to buy when there is a discount.
Mm,
So the value will be affected. Everything will be affected. Plus the quality.
mm. I understand when someone is buying bulk, is buying more than 3 properties, let's say, as a bundle, or buying a full floor. I understand that they give them discount. That's very known practice. Or if someone is giving you DLD waiver on some occasion, fine. Someone is removing 2% if you pay, let's say, 30 or 40% more as a down payment. That's understandable. But when I see numbers like, let's say, 10% and above, to a certain point, what I saw also numbers like 40% discount. This means half almost.
There is something behind it. They're gonna reach a point will pay you just to take the properties. So ask yourself why they are offering this before doing the purchase.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Are we done?
Sure, I think.
I think two
Two?
more.
Okay,
Yeah,
one.
let's go. Let's see. The one before the last is short-term rental. I think short-term market is crashing and rates are dropping.
Oh, good.
Okay.
So it's not just me. It's not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Also short term.
Yes, we start hearing it a lot nowadays in the market. I understand their worries,
Mm-hmm.
but I will assure you the market is not crashing. The only thing is happening, short-term rental supply in Dubai is increasing 14 to 18% year over year.
Mm.
So a lot of people are running towards short-term rental. A lot of people, they are opening companies for short-term rental. Now we are over 59,000 property listed for short-term rental.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So what's happening? It's a competitive market. It's not the crashing market. The only thing you have to worry about to work with someone who knows how to make a strategy, not to survive, to win in such a market. Some people are opening holiday home or doing it themselves, and they're seeing their property is empty, so they start dropping the rates.
Yeah.
And even they are going to a place that it is not logical at all. Let's say an example,
Yeah.
a one bedroom in downtown. You cannot rent it for 5 or 6,000 dirham a month. While if you list it for long term rental, you're making 10 to 11,000 a month.
Yeah.
So people are running, some of them who doesn't know in the market, just to minimize their losses.
Yeah.
But when you're working with people who has a strategy, who follow the dynamic pricing, you don't have to worry about it. They will always be on top of the wave. They will be always managing to get you bookings and to maintain your revenue. So I think this worry is start to happen, especially with like big investor, because they are seeing the market. From my side, there is nothing to worry about. I'm seeing the market. Everyone, either they are dropping a lot, now they are closing and handing over their properties.
Yeah.
So the only good companies and the properties with the right average of rents, they are staying in the market.
Okay.
So it might be a bit slower, but it's not crashing.
So it's the competition more than.
It is
yeah.
a huge competitive market now. Like, imagine we went in 2007, 2008, there was like 4 to 7,000 properties. Now we have more than 59,000. We're not talking about hotels,
Yeah.
only short-term rental.
And
So
listed.
that's
Listed.
right. And
Maybe some of them are not listed.
we're not talking about the illegally listed.
Yeah.
People are doing it. Also, there is around 20,000.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so imagine what's happening in the market.
Okay. So this one is for you. My agent told me I will be making 14 to 16% ROI on short term. They think.
Yes. Sometimes they promise even 18 to 20%.
Yeah. What?
I will ask you one question. Where is your agent now? That's it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, I'm not gonna say the words, like uh not good agents.
Yeah.
The agents who are coming just to close a deal, make some money and disappear.
Quick cash.
This is a sales pitch.
Mm.
16 to 18%. When it comes to short-term rental, this is not a normal rate.
Mm.
We're talking long term. Nowadays, you can work between 5 up to 7%. Some
Yeah.
areas even going less than 5,
That's why I always say 6 average.
which is normal. Once we start talking about short-term rental, 8 to 12%.
Yeah.
Anyone who's promising you more, that's a person who wants to just close the deal, take your money, and disappear.
Mm.
I'm not saying some properties they might achieve 14%, but it's not
We've seen it
logical.
also. Yeah.
It's not logical. We're achieving more than 90% occupancy rate.
Mm.
And we know in Dubai, sometimes during summer, your property is vacant for 2 months. You already dropped to 80% occupancy
Correct.
rate. So the logical in the market, 80 to 85% occupancy rate,
Mm-hmm.
you're making 20 to 35% higher than the long-term rent,
Yeah.
which will get you around 8 to 12% ROI. Plus, it's based on case to case.
Mm.
It's not general for all areas. Some areas will make 10, some areas will make 11, some areas will tell you not take such a property because it's going to make you 6%.
Yeah.
So whenever an agent start over promising you, turn your back and go. That's it. If you're gonna believe him and come blame me for your ROI, go list your property somewhere else or manage it yourself, since
Yeah. Yeah.
it's even lower.
Exactly.
I think
I think we're out.
amazing.
Yeah.
That was an amazing episode. I think it was more towards education, some comments, some challenges we're facing it in both fields, and I think we always discuss these things between ourselves, and at least now whoever is watching can learn something out of it, can benefit from it, and as we always say, do your studies, don't rush, ask around. Rumors will happen whenever it happens. This is, I think, a general rule in life. Whenever you see something booming, you start talking about it.
Yeah, of course.
I think I've been hearing Dubai is gonna crash for the last 4 years.
Mm.
Until now, we're still waiting for it. So don't listen to everyone. There is a lot of experts in the market on YouTube, on social media. You can learn from them. And I think this is the right thing to do, especially in such market, as we said, competitive, always growing, a planned market, which they have a plan for a long time ahead.
Correct.
So look around, ask before moving forward, look for the good agents in the market, search for the right company to partner with.
Yeah. Thank you so much for this one. This was fun, by the way. We should do it again. And guys, keep the questions coming. Whatever you can think of, just DM Joseph or me, and we can add it also. So yeah,
Amazing.
thank you for that.
I love the episode. I'm sure we will have some more. I will ask the team to get more questions. I will reach out also to the agents and see what they are
Yeah,
facing.
amazing.
It's always fun to have you here, man. It was an amazing episode, and I'll see you in the new one.
Sure, can't wait.
Thank you.
Unscripted by Joseph Maksoud.